to the episode of let's start over.
Cool.
You're not gonna start over, are you?
I know I will.
No, you won't.
Of course I will.
I don't think you are.
You don't
You
listen
listen to the episode. Well, I can't wait to hear it on the episode.
And welcome back to another episode of Popcorn Heroes.
Yeah.
I'm your host Orlando. With me as always is Pedro.
Hello.
And back for the first time, Mike.
Hey.
And today, guys, we are going over a list of 20
Wait, what?
tens. Top 10.
Top movies of the last decade, nigga.
of
Damn.
the last decade.
Second time wasn't
Matt,
the charm for you.
why aren't I a good host?
I don't know, man.
I wish I knew.
There's certain
I really
things.
wish I knew.
And the worst thing is, why do we make you the host? But you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it.
All of you guys are more articulate than I am.
I know, but I just don't like doing it.
All right, me either.
I think you like doing it. You just suck at it.
And then I get too nervous.
But it works. You got some charm.
You would think with all this fucking practice, you'd be better at it.
What, 3 years in already? We've been doing this show?
Don't remind
3 years,
me.
saved 20 fans.
Don't remind me.
Shout out to the fans.
Why do we do this show?
I don't know.
I think this is we do it as an excuse to hang out. Like this is like we only see Mike. You know, we only see Mike for this.
Y'all don't be inviting me.
You think you don't go out?
We don't go out.
Yeah, we don't go out. Also, we don't go out.
Didn't you go out for your birthday? Damn, I didn't get an invite.
Oh, you didn't get an invite for your birthday. Oh,
Oh,
that's
that's
so
true.
true.
That's true.
All right. Top movies of the decade.
All right. So, do you guys have it in order?
No.
I have
Right.
the top 10 in order. Everything else.
You want to do yours first? Because Orlando, you,
I for damn sure don't have it in
you,
order.
you need to spruce up your list a bit.
Yeah, maybe.
Wait, let me make sure. Oh, that means I don't have any.
I mean,
honorable mentions.
I can just go on my list first. It's in no particular order, but I got top
Oh, no, I
20.
do have honorable. Fuck.
I got top 20 because I got a lot of fucking movies.
Yeah, do yours first.
Are we doing honorable mentions or just top 20?
No, we'll do honorable mentions at the very end.
Got it.
Maybe. Because we got to get to our Armando's too, because Armando texted me his list.
right.
And his list is broken down by genre. So extra. Alrighty then. So my list, in no particular order, for best movies of the decade, I got Inception.
Hey.
That's on my list.
So fucking good. Mind-blowing movie. Made me think of the world in a totally different way.
Agreed.
I hadn't seen a movie like that made me rethink life since The Matrix. Or made me see things.
I agree.
all different.
1000%.
So good. Great fucking ending. Great characters. It was just so intense.
Yeah.
So, and I can't wait to see what he does with Tenet because I got.
Oh my god. I can't wait for fucking Tenet.
I got a feeling it's going to be on Inception level. Maybe
right.
it won't be as good because I mean Inception's Inception and all, but
I got faith in him. I haven't.
Yeah.
He hasn't let me down since Dark Knight Returns.
that's true. All right, for my number 2 movie, I got Drive. That was one of my Ryan Gosling movies.
That's
that we
on
were
my
talking
list.
about
That's
earlier.
on my honorable mentions.
So damn good. It's such a simple plot too.
Mm-hmm.
There isn't even that much driving, but that opening
Not really.
that fucking opening sequence, and then when you bust in with that Kavinsky song at the end, at the end of that intro, I was just like, man, it's just the whole movie's just a mood.
Yeah.
So definitely top of the decade. I'm sorry, I gotta keep saying it because you fumbled through it.
Okay.
I'm not mad at that choice.
Me
All
neither.
right.
It's on my list.
Number 3, Skyfall.
That's high on my list.
007 Skyfall. The best.
Of this series of the Daniel Craig Bond movies.
See, I really like Casino Royale, but slightly better. I would say Skyfall's his best film.
Skyfall.
Out of the Daniel Craig James Bonds, for sure.
I don't think anything tops
favorite by far.
Casino Royale, in my opinion.
It's close.
Skyfall
It's
is-
close, but I like Skyfall a little bit better just because it deals with like him actually getting old and fucking up.
Yeah.
All the other movies, he's in God mode. In this one, he's actually like slowing
And
down
I like
a
the
bit.
villain better in
I-
Skyfall.
I do like this one.
And I didn't even realize he was fucking what's his name Jaws until
Yeah, Javier Bardem. He's not Jaws.
isn't he Jaws?
No, he's not Jaws.
Which movie was Jaws?
Jaws is from the old movies. There's no reference to a new Jaws.
There was a reference to the new Jaws when he took out his fucking jaw.
Yeah, he took it out, but that's not Jaws.
Oh, that's one that was Jaws.
No.
No man, that was fucking Jaws.
So does the movie lose a few points because it ain't Jaws?
Damn, it does lose a few points. Nah, it's still in my fucking. It's in my top 5.
Shit.
All right, number 4, I got Toy Story 3.
Nowhere near my top
in
anything.
my opinion, the best of the Toy Story movies. And also, it was just a great ending to. Well,
It's not the ending.
obviously, there's a part 4, but 4 was like a bonus chapter, deleted scene, epilogue, right? But 3 is where the real story ended, and from a series that I was raised with, that ending was super emotional. and it hit home. So fucking loved it.
Yeah.
For number 5, I got Blade Runner 2049.
I knew you would have. That's the other one. It was either that or I thought it might be Place Beyond the Pines. I like.
It's not on my list, but it is a good movie.
Yeah, because before the episode, me and Mike were talking about Ryan Gosling movies. So, and I told him I had 2 on my list. I think it's 2, but yeah, we'll see. But
I
definitely,
haven't seen that one.
Blade Runner.
I started watching because I never watched the first one. I watched the first one so I could watch that one.
It's
but
slow.
then I never got around to watching
Okay.
the second one.
Second one's better than the first, in my opinion, because I think the first is like a little too overrated. But we wouldn't have gotten like Ghost in the Shell or like Matrix or any of that shit without it. So it was needed.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Blade Runner 2049, I fucking loved it. It was really long, but I don't know. There was just something about it, just the intensity of it, the characters.
Yeah. And they do a good job of like modernizing it or like going to the future, but also keeping it with the same aesthetic, but making it look futuristic.
Right. It's futuristic, but they still use payphones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. There's no like flip phones, internet, nothing of that. They keep it the fake future from
And it's the
from
same,
the 80s.
It's the same feel, like that cyberpunk feel.
Yes.
It's really good.
And I love cyberpunk. I'm like super like into that. I can't wait for this fucking cyberpunk game and
Cyberpunk 2077.
yeah, Deus Ex, like all that stuff. I'm
Yeah.
really into it. For number 6, I got John Wick, the first John Wick.
I was thinking about mentioning it. That's probably my honorable mention.
Even though I
my
love
top 10.
even though I love 2 and 3, I'm not gonna put all fucking 3 in here. So if I had to just choose one, I would choose the first one because it was a surprise hit. I watched it going, this is gonna be good. But when I got out of the theater, I was like, this was really fucking good.
Yeah.
And
I didn't watch it in the theater. I wish I had.
man, I saw it while I was in LA.
so
I was
fucking
like,
good.
so damn good. And just the plot was so simple.
Yeah.
And the world building was just enough to get you interested. So first one, maybe not necessarily the best one, kind of up there, but really good shit. For number 8, I got Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, the second Planet of the Apes movie. I really like that one because that was the whole civil war between them. That was by far my favorite one out of the whole trilogy. And I just thought I did a really good job of just modernizing the whole series to not
I
be.
haven't seen the last one, but I like the first one better than the second.
Last one was good.
Really? You like the first one better than the second one?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I agree. The second one is like pretty fucking good.
Yeah. 3's
But
great,
three is great.
but
Three is
2
great.
to me was just, it was just nice seeing that whole, essentially MLK versus Malcolm X. That's the way I see it. It's just the ideology.
That's not racist at all.
Oh, shit. You're absolutely right.
That's how I see it. Huh?
The ideologies.
That's all you saw. You saw
of
the movie,
these
huh?
characters.
Yeah, right?
Look at Martin up there. These
Look
niggas.
at Malcolm all pissed. Nah.
Of course you would.
Anyways,
That's your two black.
that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it.
When you get canceled, just remember we told you.
It's a metaphor.
When you get
This is the equivalent of a bad tweet.
Shit, when they pull this
Watch,
up years
we're
later.
gonna get famous, and they're gonna go. You remember that episode of the top? What did you say about Planet of the Apes?
It was black people. That's what he said.
You think we apes?
I'm gonna be the one that reposts that shit. Don't you worry.
I'm gonna get famous. No. Pedro said. Hold on. Should I say this one or should I put this?
Trying to be choosy now with his words.
Right?
No, not with the words, with my list, because I got fucking 20 something of them, and I don't want to say all of them for the legit one. All right, I'll skip this one and see if I change my mind or not. All right, I got Black Swan coming up next. I love that movie, and it reminded me a lot of Perfect Blue, which is like a great anime movie. So this is just a great psychological thriller.
Is that what that is? I thought you saw some bitches doing ballerina shit.
You never saw it?
No.
Yeah, it's her essentially going crazy.
Yeah.
It's really
It's
good
really
shit. I won't get into spoilers then, but yeah, really good stuff. It's just her going absolutely insane and losing her mind, and you're not sure what's real and what isn't. Great shit. Highly recommend it. And I got Creed next on my list.
That's on my list.
It's on my list.
Really fucking good movie.
I didn't think that.
man.
I thought I would be the only one with that.
So good. I love the Rocky movies, but honestly, this movie really knocked them
Yeah.
out the park. This is definitely one of the better, if not the best,
I
of
think
the,
it's the
of,
best
of the Rocky
of the Rocky
series.
series, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Rocky 1's really good, but Creed, yeah. Creed 1, definitely
Especially the
up.
boxing. Especially, I think there was a fight in the middle of the movie that was
In
just the
Creed?
way they shot it was really good.
I know they did one that was like faking a single take, and I was like, oh my God. You know me.
That one, the one where they're faking the single take.
Yeah.
That shit was.
I
Incredible.
think that was one of the first ones. Yeah, you might be right. I got Get Out on my list.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. I went into this movie. I mean, I went into it
Waiting
already.
for the monkeys? Oh, I don't know.
I went into this movie already expecting it to be amazing because I went in a week after, so it was way past the hype. So I went into it going, oh my god, it's not gonna be like every movie. It's not worth the hype. No, man. I left that movie and I was like, this is fucking amazing. This was like a Twilight Zone episode, like in a movie form, perfect.
Right.
And it kind of ruined his second movie for me because I was like, this one is like a perfect movie.
So you expect another perfect movie.
Yeah, and then Us was like, it's a little too metaphorical. But Get Out was just the right amount of psychological thriller, metaphors, just everything. It was awesome.
Comedy.
And that was, it's not the first time I saw Daniel Kaluuya because I saw him in Black Mirror. Black Mirror before that. I saw him there first.
Yes, first time I've seen him too.
And then I saw him in Get Out after, and I'm like, oh shit, he could do a really good American accent. And then after that, that's when he popped up in Black Panther and all that stuff. But definitely, he became one of my favorite actors after this movie because he could do anything right now.
Yeah. Fucking Queen of Slim, he was so good.
I still need to see that. Next on my list, I got Logan.
Nice.
Man, honorable. Damn, Pedro, you got like half my fucking list on your list.
That's what I was saying. Our movies might clash a bit.
Yeah.
Logan, man. Logan is so fucking good. It's just, especially when I had just talked about how like Last of Us is like my favorite game of all time. Logan had like Last of Us vibes
the whole way through.
Obviously, the plot is super different, but just the feel of it, the whole like father taking care of a daughter that he never wanted, but then falls in love with, that type of stuff. Yeah, man, it was really good, and especially since I wasn't really feeling the new X-Men sequels that much. X2 was where it peaked to me. So seeing this kind of do a whole different take, I was
agree.
like, yeah.
X2 is where it peaked.
It wasn't Old Man Logan like the comic, but I didn't care. This was really good for what it was.
Yeah, I think if they would actually done Old Man Logan, it wouldn't have been as good.
It would have fucking sucked for sure. Yeah, this has just had the right amount of emotional scenes. And just seeing Xavier all old was just heartbreaking. Good shit. And I got Scott Pilgrim next on my list.
It's on my list.
I love this movie. I like to put it on in the background because it's just so clever. And every time I watch it, I always catch a different joke that I didn't catch the first time. There's just so many like subtle hints in there of just like, man, so clever. And then when you see it's what's this guy's name? Edgar Wright.
Yeah.
Shaun of the Dead, Baby Driver, all that stuff. You could see how he adds all that extra layer of jokes. Next on my list, I got Avengers Endgame.
On my list.
The ending to all of the Marvel, everything we've been waiting for. I put it as, out of all the Marvel movies of the decade, I put this one. Well, I put one more, but that doesn't really count. But anyways, I put this one as the best because it was what we were all waiting for. It rewards you for watching all the movies. It was like a perfect crossover. So it was nice seeing that. Next on my list is the other Marvel movie, but not really. It's Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
It's on my list.
Damn, nigga. Take up my whole fucking list, why don't you?
You had me go first. So, yeah, man. Into the Spider-Verse, the best Spider-Man movie. Mike might disagree.
False.
I was just going to say.
Spider-Man 2.
I don't know. It's close.
It's they're up there. Yeah. Spider-Man 2 is really fucking good, actually.
Well,
But Spider-Verse to
those
me...
are the two best to me.
Yes, I agree with that. Definitely, I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree.
Spider-Verse is so fucking good.
All right. Next on my list is Ex Machina.
Nigga!
You put that on your list too?
I did not. Honorable mention.
I did not. Oh, okay, honorable. I was gonna say I wouldn't have expected that on your list.
At this point, we might as well just list what he didn't list.
All right.
Ex
like
Machina.
2 movies.
Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3. I lost count. 1, 2.
No, Ex Machina was really good though. It's like surprisingly good. I don't even know why I watched the movie because I hadn't heard anything about it. I don't know how I ended up watching it.
It's just a good movie.
It's a really good movie.
It's just
It's so good, and there's only really like 3-4 people in the entire movie, and they just made it so compelling, so good. So there's Ex Machina, and Shanti's here mad that you drank all of her Coke.
Oh, that's what she's pissed about. I was like, what's?
Oh, is that what you were gonna get right now? Some of the Coke.
I'll go to Walgreens and I'll get you something.
This nigga ain't going no fucking Walgreens.
I'll go get it.
He barely showed up here. You fucking liar.
I'll go to Walgreens and I'll replace it.
Look at that. You made a mess of chips on the floor. You left the door open so mosquitoes get in. I actually didn't even realize it either. I thought that was left over from my mom, so I'm sorry, darling.
There was like
Orlando apologized.
wait, and you know, if I drank it from the bottle, you know there wasn't a lot left.
No, there actually wasn't.
I'm so sorry.
I actually thought it was leftovers from mom.
I'll bring a bottle.
There really wasn't a lot left. It was enough for like half a cup.
It don't matter. When you want that shit, you want that shit. It don't matter how much is fucking left in there.
It's true.
I'm so sorry.
All right. It wasn't that much
Three
left.
sips. All right, next on my list.
Random ass segue.
Next on my list, Mad Max Fury Road. You had
Definitely
mentioned
not
that
on
one.
my list. Finally, nigga.
Yeah. Oh shit! All the other ones were on the list.
Everything
Somehow?
else you've been saying so far
Oh,
has been on my
damn.
list.
Nice. Yeah, Mad Max Fury Road. I loved this movie. Just the way it was filmed, everything was like kind of like fast forwarded, like super high contrast. The movie made me feel like, I don't know, just their mindset. Everyone was like psychotic. Like watching it, I was just like, holy shit, everything's so fast paced. So yeah, definitely.
Did you watch it in the black and white version when it came out?
I torrented it afterwards. Yeah.
They had a black and white version come out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's called Chrome.
No.
It's called
They did that for Logan too,
yeah,
right?
Fury. Yeah. Logan was called Noir, and this one's called Fury Road Chrome. Or Black Chrome, something like that.
I don't get the point of watching a movie in color and then watching it in black and white.
It just adds a certain feel to it. I saw both the Noir and the the Fury Road one, and it feels better with the Logan Noir because it's more of like a depressing movie, so it just feels better. I put also 1917 on my list.
Nigga!
1917, so fucking good, man.
So fucking good.
Obviously, this was on me and Mike's
on my
top
list as
top
well.
10 list of the year. Obviously, if you heard the review, you already know we talked about it. The way it was filmed, the way it made you feel, like how they were feeling, is just awesome. All over
Probably
the
my
place.
favorite war movie of all time.
Yeah, definitely. Saving Private Ryan a close second, but this one,
Close second.
I would say this one's better. I agree with you. I would say this one's better than Saving Private Ryan by a little bit.
Not
a little bit.
But it's still the best.
All right, I keep losing track.
What else you got from my list?
Well, this one won't be on your list. I put It Follows.
On my fucking list.
Kidding me. You're kidding me.
I love that movie.
Mike likes horror movies.
Damn.
I like horror movies.
Oh, you did
and
say
that was such like a new idea
it was.
for a horror movie.
It was. And it's kind of scary. Like after that movie was over, just people walking just next to me. I'm like, fuck
Damn,
you.
nigga. Who are you?
You're walking? That was a weird.
I love that concept. I'm always
Yeah.
telling people they should watch It Follows.
It was great. I saw the trailer and I'm like, man, it was such a great concept. And even the music, like the music had like that synthy 80s like vibe.
I was just like Googling like good horror movies and that one popped up.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, let me watch it. Oh shit. This is really good. Let me try and find some shit to add to my list.
I guess I can
got
go
18.
after.
All right, so I got two more.
Nah, no, you can't go after. Nobody else taking the shit on my list.
All right, two more. Let me see what I can weed out of my honorable mentions. Grand Budapest. I got Grand
What
Budapest.
is that? Because I've seen that on so many fucking lists.
It's a Wes Anderson movie. It's he did like Isle of Dogs, Fantastic Mr. Fox,
I haven't seen any of his movies.
Royal Tenenbaums,
Moonlight Kingdom. No,
Moonlight?
Not Moonlight.
The
Kingdom.
Moonrise Kingdom.
Moonrise. Kingdom.
Oh.
No. Whoa, let's not talk about Moonlight with Mike. But Grand
so
Budapest is
trash.
really good. It's just the most Wes Anderson movie of Wes Anderson movies, and it just everything's symmetrical. The colors are gorgeous. The actors are like quirky, gorgeous. The actors are all quirky. The plot is over the top. I think Michael like it. Mike likes like quirky humor.
I do though.
Yeah. And then the last movie of my top 20, I got The Farewell.
Finally, there's another thing I don't have.
The Farewell. Yeah, man. I can't really say much about it except it's awesome. And
It's
you
about
should
a
totally
farewell?
watch it. Yeah, it's this old lady in this Asian family that she gets diagnosed with cancer,
Yeah.
but the family doesn't want to tell her.
So they host like a fake wedding.
Yeah,
so
they do a
can
fake
all-
wedding so everyone can go and like say their last goodbyes with her.
Yeah.
But they keep lying about it. So they all just keep having fun. And she's like, why is everyone so sad? And they're like, oh, we're just so happy to see you. And she's like, yeah, don't be silly. So it's just all of them getting together. It's really good.
It's really good. It's very good.
And it's a true story.
Damn,
it's
that's-
on it's on my list too.
Yeah. Apparently that's just something, according to the movie, that's just something they do in the culture. They don't like to, if you're like terminal, they don't like to tell them because it's like,
Yeah.
well, what's the point? If you're
So
already
just let
dead, you
you
might as
die?
well. Well, Yeah.
Without
It-
knowing?
I mean,
well, if it's terminal, that means it's untreatable
Yeah.
from the get go. If it's to that point, they're like, we might as well.
Yeah,
not
but
even
they
tell
let
them.
you die without knowing you have something terminal.
Yeah,
We did it for my grandpa.
yeah. If you're like really, really old.
So you don't tell them that you know they're gonna die. Like,
For my grandpa, we didn't tell him. He was like 90 something. He had cancer everywhere. We didn't tell him. But he ended up in a wheelchair. I'm sure he knew eventually, but we didn't tell him.
that's insane.
Yeah, so that's pretty much the
Why wouldn't you tell them, man?
you should check it out. I think you would like it.
We didn't tell
The dialogue is really good. Just the awkwardness of the humor of. Right. Yeah.
Because they think that they're dying, so they get depressed.
So they think they'll die faster.
Yeah. So Shanti, pretty much when you lose the will to live, it just like speeds up the process.
That does have a lot.
It
with speeding
I
up.
agree
Okay,
with
that
that.
makes sense.
So, yeah.
So, but I highly recommend it. Just check it out.
Okay.
That's it for my list.
Let's see what I have on my list that you didn't fucking name, Pedro. Drive, you had. Oh, actually, there are a couple movies. I'm doing my top 20, and I have my top 10 in order, but everything outside of that isn't in order. Drive, which you mentioned.
Hell yeah.
Annihilation, which
Ooh, you put Annihilation
Damn,
on
you like
it.
the Annihilation?
I love that fucking movie. That movie was so good.
Isn't it really good?
It was-
I called you, right?
Right, yeah.
I called Pedro recently. And I was like, man, I just saw this movie. I don't know what to feel about it or how to feel about it.
Orlando's like, what was the ending? I'm not really sure.
Nah, I love that movie.
Really?
Just
I
the
didn't-
humor, just how
Well, let's not get into spoilers about the story, but I mean, the ending.
I love
at
the
least.
story. I love just how weird it was.
Yeah,
I want to talk about it without spoiling it, but Annihilation was a really
Damn,
good
Verse
movie.
probably like.
but
like
without
that.
mentioning it, I guess wasn't that one scene fucking terrifying?
Terrifying.
That's all I gotta say. The
I
one
was
scene,
like, and it was like haunting. It was really
the
good.
bear.
Oh yeah.
That shit was insane.
That was one of the scariest things I've ever seen in my life in movies
Just
and anything.
the
I was like,
fact-
holy
like
shit.
hearing it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that shit was so creepy.
That was great.
Yeah.
It was a really good scene.
Great choice. That actually was gonna be one of my honorable mentions.
Nah, it's in my top 20. It's not an honorable mention.
Oh, nice.
Interstellar, which I loved.
Interstellar was really good.
I like
It's on my list.
for the most part, I love space movies and I love Christopher Nolan. So,
And McConaughey. All right.
I do love Matthew McConaughey too.
All right.
I love him when he's doing good because sometimes he can be hit or miss.
Yeah, because he'd be doing those rom-coms sometimes, and you're like, what the fuck are you doing, man? You're better
Wait,
than this.
that was basically his whole career. So
That was
That was
true.
most of his career.
You're right.
But
That was his
once-
whole career until True Detective. And then he kind of or Lincoln Lawyer, and then he got a nice
Yeah, once he
boost.
started taking shit serious, I'm a fan. I have Room on here. I don't think anyone would have Room.
Ooh, Room's a good one. I did not have that on my list, but that's a good movie.
Yeah, I love that movie.
I never saw it.
Good old Captain Marvel.
Oh, you would love that. Was that's Captain Marvel?
That was her.
The mom?
The mom.
You serious?
Yeah. That was her. Brie Larson.
Damn, Brie did a great job, and the kid was great.
Yeah, that kid is everywhere now. I was watching Doctor Sleep, and he came out. I was like, the fuck you doing here, kid?
I don't remember what he looks like.
He's
Just-
a kid from what's that movie?
I think you would really. I'm surprised you
With
haven't
Seth
seen
Rogen?
it.
It looks intense, that movie.
It was intense.
Wait,
like,
which one?
Room.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't. It was really
Yeah,
intense.
it looks intense.
Like-
I thought it was a true story. For all we know, it could have been something similar, but yeah, that was.
I thought it was a true story too. It just seems so.
I
fucking
felt like
real.
it could have been.
Yeah.
It's very believable that something like that could happen, and it was.
That's one of the movies on my list
Yeah,
that I
great.
actually like had real emotions for.
Definitely.
Inception you did, Creed you did, The Conjuring is on my list.
Ooh, Conjuring's a really good one.
That's a good horror movie.
Conjuring
Yeah.
is
I
definitely.
did see that movie.
I'm not a fan of horror, but I like psychological horror,
Yeah.
and I think The Conjuring is definitely on that list for that.
Yeah, The Conjuring and
Good
what was the
one.
show I mentioned? And The Haunting of Hill House are like my two favorite horror things of the last
Yeah.
decade. The Conjuring was really good.
Good choice. Yeah, with Conjuring, I was scared of the hole. The double clap,
I don't remember the double clap.
because the mom would do that, and then the kid would have to do it. But there was one where the mom was asleep, and then the ghost does it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
So fucking good.
That was good.
Oh well, It Follows, which
It follows.
I hate this guy, man.
You really didn't think I was going to name that one?
No, I don't think anybody watched It Follows because every time I tell somebody I see it, no one has ever heard of It Follows.
So good.
Bright is on my top. Is in my top 20.
Oh, get the
I love that
fuck out of
movie.
here.
Your list is now invalid.
It lost all its
What? Bright was so good.
God, you
Oh,
are
man.
such a Will Smith fanatic.
I was so proud of you until that.
Bright is such a good movie. I love that one. I watched it like 3
Man,
times.
talk about Room, It Follows. Oh, shit. That's what's up.
Bright.
Bright.
Get
outta
I wasn't gonna have a Will Smith movie in here.
Doesn't your ass get sore from just writing his...
Hey, this is the only Will Smith movie in my top 10. In my top 20. In my top 20.
Oh, but you got honorable mentions. Though.
Yeah,
Not
absolutely.
bad.
I'm honorably mentioning every Will Smith movie in the
Jesus
past decade.
Christ.
All right. Now we're in my top 10, which is in order. Number 10 would be Into the Spider-Verse, which you have.
Yeah.
Number 9 would be John Wick, which you have.
Of course.
Number 8 is Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. Probably my favorite one
You know,
of the series.
I really like the last one, though. But yeah, Ghost
The
Protocol.
last one is a close second, but I felt like
Protocol's
Ghost
really-
Protocol is the one that reinvigorated the franchise,
It
brought
was.
it back. And just some of like the set pieces are probably my favorite.
Yeah, that was the
in the
Dubai
series.
building.
The Dubai sandstorm and the fucking climbing the building, which he really did, right?
She really did. That crazy adrenaline junkie.
So that's probably my favorite one in the series.
That one had Jeremy Renner. Yeah. That was the almost like a soft reboot of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Then Get Out, which you have. The Raid, which is probably one of my favorite martial arts movies of all time. Just
Definitely.
them all being in the. I know you had like when we were talking about it before, you had compared it to like what was it, Dread?
To Dread.
But I just like this, just the villain at the end, just that fight at the end.
Oh my God, the shorty.
yeah.
But two on one.
And he was still whooping ass.
When he came out in John Wick, I was like, oh shit.
it's time, yeah.
Yeah, man. That
So-
short guy, Mad Dog. That guy does not play.
Mad Dog, that was his name. I mean, they had a really good part. 2 was still really, really good, but I don't know,
And they brought back Mad Dog again in part 2.
which was surprising. But yeah, that was my favorite one. Number 5, Gravity,
Ooh.
which I don't think anyone will have, but
No, I saw it, but I'm like, no.
Nah,
but it is good.
that's-
But it is good.
like as far as like space sci-fi movies, that might just be my favorite one. And I don't even really like Sandra Bullock that
I wouldn't
much.
even say that. I mean, I guess it's sci-fi because it takes place in space, but really, there's nothing sci-fi-ish about it. It's just,
You might be right.
it's just
not
a
really-
thriller in space,
thriller in space. Just
and
her
it
being
mainly
a
is
lo-
her.
It's mainly her by herself for the
Mainly
most
her
part.
carrying the movie. Sure, it's got George Clooney and this other like Eskimo talking to
Yeah.
her or whatever, but
It just, I don't know. Just like the odds felt so against her. It was really intense.
it was disorienting too. Like I remember where she's flipping around and the camera's flipping with her. I was like,
Yeah,
oh my
I'm
God.
like-
I was like, I don't know how far away you are. I don't know
what's going on right now.
And I'm like, you're supposed to just float like this forever till you die. That's crazy. There's just so much shit going on.
yeah, that one I love.
Yeah, definitely good.
Then number 4, 1917, which you have.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3 would be Skyfall. Number 2, Black Panther.
Oh, I didn't put that one on my list.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I wonder why.
After your
MLK in Planet of the Apes comment.
I put black movies. I put Spider-Verse. I put Get Out.
put
I
black
put
movies.
Creed. I put Black Swan.
black co-host.
I have black friends.
Classic. And number 1, which you have Endgame.
Nice.
Damn, Endgame is number 1?
Endgame is number 1.
So
It's the only movie that like culminates like 20 years, not 20 years, but 20 movies in one.
23 movies. Well,
Yeah.
22.
No other movies. I don't think any other movies ever done that.
You're right. Yeah, it culminated 21 movies.
Yeah.
all right, good list, Mike. All right, so I'm gonna mention the movies that you guys have on your list that we all have the same movies, so that way we can get out the way. Into the Spider-Verse,
Yeah.
Inception, Black Panther, Get
Hey.
Out,
Hey, there you
Mad
go.
Max,
Mad Max.
Drive, Endgame, The Farewell, Creed, Scott Pilgrim, 1917.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah,
That-
well, that's the list
Yeah, less
that.
than
Right.
Those are the movies that we all have. in
Right,
common.
right. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So the rest is like new shit.
The
Okay.
rest
You
is
have less
new
in
shit.
common than Pedro and I.
This
Yeah.
is not in any particular order. Whiplash,
Ooh, that's a really good one.
Whiplash was good.
Keeping My Tempo, really
Yeah.
good movie. Just about
Was I fast or slow? I was like, oh shit.
fucking intense.
That was intense too.
I used to be in
In bands?
in band when I was in high school or middle school, and my teacher would literally fling
Yeah,
like,
he'll
his-
throw the
his stick at me.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "Yo, keep it up," and he'll clap. He'll do the exact,
Yeah.
not the exact same,
But similar.
But he will stand also behind me, be like, "Okay, 1, 2, 3, and clap," and then you just have to like
yeah.
be on point, and then he'll like reset you. So
So
Whiplash
that's like
is
real?
Yeah, yo,
Yo, I
He'll do that.
I had a band director that was
Band-
obviously nowhere near the levels of Whiplash.
Yeah.
That guy was absolutely
But
insane.
still.
but still,
But they would throw shit at
Yeah,
you. Yeah,
like-
I got that too.
yeah, dude, like it.
That's the
I'm not sure.
normal thing?
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Like
so I
Whiplash is
guess
like
so.
PTSD for me, but like it was very reminiscent of what I
Yeah.
went through in band. So
Not quite
never
my
had
tempo,
band.
yeah.
dude. When he said not quite my tempo, I was like, oh, fuck.
Next movie. If Beagle Street could talk.
Oh my! Did you just say Beagle,
Beagle
Street?
Street. He did
I would
say
say Beagle
Beagle.
Street. It's whatever, man. What the
Honestly,
fuck?
honestly,
I didn't see that on any list.
honestly,
anywhere.
without that sex scene, is that movie still good? Because all you
Good,
talk
man.
about is the
It's
sex scene.
good.
The
It's-
one sex scene.
Yeah, it's so good.
I keep seeing it pop up on Hulu. I'm like, not today.
It's just good. It's just basically just two black couples and dealing with systematic racism and trying.
Did you see what's this movie that just came out? The Issa and Lakeith movie.
Oh. We lose it.
We're still good. Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler. Sorry, we had technical difficulties. Nightcrawler, man, what a fucking
It was a really good movie.
Yeah,
I'm not
dude.
mad at that being in. That was a really good movie.
It was just so.
It might be an honorable mention.
I saw Nightcrawler in a few lists, and I'm like, damn,
It's a good movie.
yeah,
man.
it's definitely up
It was a
there.
really good
It's up
movie.
there, man. Yeah, I really enjoyed
Just
it.
seeing Jake Gyllenhaal lose his goddamn
Losing
mind is
shit
always
in that
good.
movie. Yeah.
And Riz Ahmed, I think that was maybe the first time I saw him. Because after that, he popped up on that HBO show, and he was really good there.
The HBO shows is the first time I recognized him.
And then
Yeah.
OA, and then he started popping up in a few things, and then Star Wars after that. So Nightcrawler was the first time I saw him. I didn't even know he was a rapper until I looked him up.
He's a
afterwards.
rapper.
I guess so. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, he's a great actor.
he's a
And-
great actor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, he does rap. He's in the Sweatshop Boys,
Don't know
a
who they are.
Muslim rap group.
Oh shit! Never listen to them niggas.
It's good. It's actually really
No, I
good.
know.
All right. Fuck you, man.
Muslim rappers.
it's all right. I'm not the only one that's racist. So all
All right, so
we're all going down with a shit when these
Wow.
tweets come out.
Absolutely.
Uncut Gems is my next movie.
Interesting.
I still gotta see it.
I really liked it. I don't know if I put it that high though. But yeah.
It's not in any order, so it would have
Yeah.
been on my honorable mentions. It wouldn't be like on my top 10 or my
I
top.
thought we were doing top movies and then honorable mentions.
It's just honestly at this point, you guys mentioned all my top movies.
Oh, you're right.
So like I'm in my honorable mentions.
Okay,
in my,
yeah.
So it would have been on my honorable mentions. Yeah, man, just a fucking thrill ride.
it is. It was a stressful ass movie
Yeah.
for sure. Super stressful.
and it's just great to see Adam Sandler just play like a different like role.
Yeah. He was just a crazier version of him that wasn't funny. He was
Yeah.
just like psychotic. Like he's talking, you're like, bro, listen to yourself. You're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Because it's just a guy like just compulsive gambler.
Yeah.
He's like, I got this. This is my one bet. What are you doing, dude?
It's like catching the high, and you're just like, yo,
Yeah.
slow down.
yeah, I got it. All the money I just got, I'm gonna put it on the next bet. And you're like, yo, you just got this money. What are you doing? Like it's just that level of
No.
craziness.
Yeah.
I don't know how people get that.
And then he's just like, come on. I'm gonna fucking come. When he says that, I'm like, you're crazy, dude.
Yeah, dude. Next movie, Her. This was all my top 10.
Her's a good one.
Never
I
watched that
fucking
one.
love that movie. Just
story?
Love story. With
Was there redemption in it?
It's really good. Nah, there's no redemption in that
just
one,
love.
actually.
just
First time I saw Chris Pratt.
yeah.
Because I didn't watch Parks and Rec until after.
Fat Pratt.
Yeah, Fat Pratt. He was
Yeah.
like a side character there. first
Yeah,
time.
yeah. And I thought it was really good. I thought it was just a good like movie of like loneliness, heartbreak, and love.
And Joaquin Phoenix killing it again,
Killing, yeah,
as
he's
usual.
just
Every role he's got, man.
I mean, honestly, to me, that's one of my favorite movies of his. Is Her.
I could
But
say
I
that.
haven't seen a lot of his movies. Like I've seen Joker, obviously, but I think Joker is a good movie, but not like
I could see that. I could see her being definitely the one of the best for him.
It's one of my favorite movies that he's ever done. Next movie, Guardian of the Galaxy.
Okay.
Really enjoyed it. I thought.
But I can't put Bright. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you can't put
Guardians. No, man. We ain't comparing Bright and Guardians of the Galaxy.
It's just fun. It's pure fun. It's just
And it's when Marvel started getting funny because of that. They're like, "Oh, you guys like this? Here's more." And it's like,
Yes.
all right. I mean,
Take this.
yeah.
yeah. So a little bit too much, but yeah, it was just pure fun. Pure, just like it was a good. It was the first time we're like not the first time, but they just have a great ensemble cast, and they all mesh so fucking
And
well.
he introduced them all in one film.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
That's
Like
true.
it's like you don't know who these guys are. Here you go. You love them now. Moving on. I'm like, that's
And it worked.
I've never
Yeah.
seen that done anywhere else before, and it make it. Birds of Prey couldn't do that shit.
Nah,
This-
not even a
So
little
this is
bit.
one movie I feel like a lot of people will never have on the top 10. I fucking loved it. This is gonna be controversial, like my Zombieland 2
Oh, God.
entry. Trust me, it's not Zombieland, but this movie is Pop Star Never Stop Popping.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ. But I can't
my
have Bright on my
God.
fucking list.
That's on Bright level, my
I
friend.
fucking love that
You
movie.
put an SNL movie up there.
Yeah, dude, I fucking love that movie.
I watched
Wow.
like 10 minutes. I was like, nah,
movie
this shit isn't
so
for me.
good.
I haven't even saw it. I've
So
seen any piece of
it's
it.
a
Don't do
SNL
it.
movie. It's an Andy Samberg movie. It's a Lonely Island movie.
Yes.
So basically,
It's
it's
an
about
SNL movie, essentially.
yeah, it's about
But I can't
him.
have Bright on my list.
No, you cannot.
But you can have Pops. Nah.
Yo, that movie
Never stop popping.
that movie
It's in the title.
is so fucking good. That movie is so fucking funny, dude. Oh my god,
I don't know how I feel about that
that
one.
movie is so. Fucking
I know how I feel about that.
I haven't seen it, to be fair, but goddamn, that was a twist. That's a curveball right
It
there.
just, you know, comedies don't really make top 10s or top movies because they don't really last. They don't really stick with you. But this movie, to
I was
me,
trying to think of a comedy to put in my top anything. I couldn't think of one.
this is like one of my like one of the funniest movies.
Scott Pilgrim's my comedy. If
Yeah,
that
that's
counts.
true.
If that,
It's a comedy.
if that counts.
It was not my top.
It's a comedy, but this is a comedy student do. Yeah, man, just a fun movie, just stupid shenanigans. Just expect SNL sketches, basically. A whole SNL sketch if it was
So
a
it's
movie.
just more dick in the box and all that shit.
Yeah, which is pretty much. But it's fucking good.
Don't waste your time.
My last movie that we didn't mention,
That was surprising. Interesting. Very interesting.
Queen of Slim.
Okay.
I'm kind of mad at that.
Everyone loves that one. I haven't seen it yet.
It's great. It's just a great movie overall. Something happens in the middle of the movie that I don't really agree with, but overall, just a phenomenal movie.
I think there's a rip for it right now. So like a DVD rip. So
So,
I'll be checking it out.
Yeah, you should check it out for sure. And
all right. We were
guys, honorable mentions.
I thought we were doing Armando's list.
Oh god damn,
So I'm gonna run through Armando's list real quick because he broke that shit into
genre.
fucking genres.
He don't got anything to do at work.
Apparently not.
He was doing it while we were driving. At every red light, he'll just start.
Jesus.
Animation. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Nice.
Puss in Boots. Zootopia. Isle of Dogs. Kubo and the Two Strings. Lego Movie. Toy Story 3. And he put Zootopia again. Coco and
Is there a sequel we don't know about that he only had access to?
and he put Inside Out.
Coco. Man,
Coco
that
and
movie was
Inside
so
Out.
overrated.
Coco's a good movie.
God.
So
Coco's a very,
We're
very good movie.
Spanish and look at our family and I don't give a fuck.
Yo,
man.
yo,
Get off the
fuck, yo,
street.
fuck you,
so
man.
Inside Out and
Fuck
Zootopia
you.
are really good ones that he put
What
here.
you say?
that
Get off the street?
Get off the street.
Are you gonna run them over? You just, what the fuck was
I didn't
that?
say get off the street, man. What you talking about?
That's what I heard. I heard get off the street.
I don't know why you heard that.
That's his animation list. I don't agree with Puss in Boots.
I don't really like Inside
Zootopia
Out.
and Inside Out are probably his best ones. Coco's pretty.
I
good.
really did like
Lego
Inside
Movie.
Out.
Ooh, Lego Movie.
Lego
is
Movie.
a good
Zootopia,
one.
Lego Movie, and Spider-Man. They're the only ones I care about.
Kubo's definitely the best Leica movie since Coraline, so I agree with
I
that.
didn't really like Kubo.
All right, action films. He's got John Wick 1, Edge of Tomorrow, which I have as an honorable mention, Mad Max Fury Road, Creed, Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Damn, he chose the first one.
Finally, something I can agree with.
This Dawn, bro. Snowpiercer. He fucking loves Snowpiercer.
I couldn't finish that movie. It was so boring.
It's good. You know, they're making a show out of it now.
Yeah, I heard. It made me want to see if I can rewatch the movie and actually get through it.
Ooh, this is a good one that I missed. He put Hannah. Damn, Hannah's a really good movie.
I don't know if I put it in the top. It was a really good movie, though.
Damn, and Kingsman. Ooh, that's another good one.
I wouldn't put that in the top.
I would put those as honorable mentions, but I won't because my list is already done. Then he got Logan, and then he put Mission Impossible. I don't know which one he means. I'm assuming he means Ghost Protocol.
You could mean the last one because the last one was.
The last one was really good. I don't know. He just put Mission Impossible, so we'll just say it's not the first one. For drama, he
Oh my
put
God.
Social Network.
I hate this guy.
Whiplash,
I hate him too. Social Network was really good. Though.
Moonlight,
Oh,
Moonlight.
damn! I forgot that was on my list.
Birdman.
Movie's so trash.
Birdman's good.
Birdman was good.
Moonlight's good.
Moonlight was trash.
Free Solo.
Hot,
I never.
stinking trash.
Why was it trash, Mike?
It was just so stupid. What was the point? All right, nigga, you gay. We get it. You got to struggle. Fuck. You're black and you're gay. You got the worst of both worlds. I understand. Nobody likes you. What is going on
It
here?
adds a level to the
Doesn't that,
Were you
it don't
gonna
add
say? Were you
shit.
gonna say to the blackness?
no to the
Oh.
black experience.
Oh, the black experience.
What level does it add to the black experience?
You not like
the black
black?
experience is already an experience, nigga. You don't need to be gay to add to the black experience. Oh, so overrated. Oh, my
Free
God.
Solo.
I was waiting for. Oh wait, I was gonna go on.
I was gonna say Free Solo. Ain't Free Solo a documentary?
You're about to go on and on.
I don't know what Free Solo is.
Free Solo's a
That's
documentary.
not-
I could've sworn. Quiet Place. That's a good one.
That's a good movie.
That wouldn't be my top.
for horror. You wouldn't put that for top horror?
I think It Follows is better.
Okay.
I wouldn't think Quiet Place.
Conjuring was better.
I wouldn't think Quiet Place is a horror movie though.
It didn't. Yeah,
He put
But-
her.
her.
Hers a good movie.
I guess this is drama, so even as a drama, it wouldn't be one of my top dramas.
No.
The Martian. That's a good one.
That's a good movie.
I haven't seen that one.
And Searching. Damn, Searching was really good.
I have to see Searching.
Searching was definitely one of my favorite movies of
I
that
actually
year.
think I plan on watching it this weekend.
You
Searching.
should check it out. I think it's on HBO, if I'm not mistaken. All right, comedy.
Oh my god.
He's got Bridesmaids.
That, you know what? I used to say I will never watch Bridesmaids, but too many people have said that's a funny movie. I feel like I have to watch it now.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen all of it, actually. I've seen bits and pieces. Because the thing is, I think Hangover was overrated. And when they said Bridesmaids, another Hangover, I'm like,
Hangover was
Alright.
over. That movie was fucking. Is Hangover? Did that come out in the last decade?
no, I think that was before.
Shit. 'Cause that,
He's got Midnight in Paris. Great movie.
Oh damn, that came out.
I think, man, I'm not double checking his movies. You could double check it if you want, but I ain't
Hangover was last decade.
The Disaster Artist, really good. The Big Sick, which I didn't see. That's the one.
Good movie. I wouldn't put it
That's the
on
one
the
with
top.
Kumail. 50-50. That's the JGL and Seth Rogen one.
Yeah,
That's not. I mean, I guess it's
it's
comedy.
okay, but
That's a
it's-
dramedy. Those are always those sad Judd Apatow movies.
Yeah, but it's alright. Wait, I got chime in here. Midnight in Paris, fucking great movie.
It is.
It's a fucking phenomenal movie.
Yeah, I love it.
It's for sure on my.
Wow, just gotta
Wow.
relax.
Wow.
I love Paris.
I
wow.
don't get any of these references.
It's Owen Wilson.
Oh, Wilson. Now you get
I
it.
got you.
He doesn't say any of that. And I mean, maybe he says wow. He always says wow.
But that's just how he
Wow.
sounds.
Just gotta relax.
I haven't seen Owen Wilson in forever.
Either. He's got Scott Pilgrim,
Okay, cool.
The Big Short. Big Short was good.
It sure was good, but not like top 10.
No. It just kind of explained the housing crisis to me, which was nice.
Right?
He
That
put-
shit was complicated.
He put Goon. Goon is good because it's that hockey movie with Sean William Scott. He put Don.
With Sean William Scott. It can't be good.
That's
I
the
don't
only.
believe it.
That's the last good movie he's ever done.
This nigga did Bulletproof Monk. I don't believe
He did do
anything you guys
Bulletproof.
say.
Yeah, but he did
about-
Rundown. Rundown was good.
But that was good.
It was The Rock.
That's true. Then he did Don John. He put Don John in there. Don John is the JGL movie.
Don John was okay. God,
Yeah.
Armando has terrible taste.
He loves. Did you notice that all of these had JGL in them? There's only like two of them.
Don John
It
was.
was only two movies, but
Yeah, I mean, I like the movie, but it wouldn't be anywhere near a top
No,
anything. Not even. I don't know.
This is like top decade. This is like you need
the
to.
best of the best,
Yeah,
the cream of the crop.
yeah, like-
Don John is not the cream of any.
it really is, especially comedies. Definitely
Bad.
not.
This is really
I don't
bad.
even remember it being that funny. It was just it's just a decent movie.
Yeah.
This is bad. This is the bad list.
All right, sci-fi.
Oh my god.
This is last genre, by the way. Sci-fi.
Thank God.
He put Arrival, which I have on my honorable mention.
Okay.
I like Arrival. I don't have it, but it was a good movie.
Ex Machina,
Okay. So far, so good.
Inception.
Okay.
His only good list.
He put Get Out. That ain't sci-fi.
That's not sci-fi.
Fuck you talking about? Unless sci-fi is somehow horror. Gravity. I wouldn't put that sci-fi either, but sure.
That is sci-fi.
It is, I think it's sci-fi.
Just because it takes place in space, don't mean it's sci-fi.
It's science fiction. It's sci-fi.
But it's not fiction. I mean, it is fiction.
It is
But it's
fiction.
not.
I mean, every movie is fiction if you want to put it that way.
Yeah, nigga, it's
But
sci-fi.
science.
War of the Worlds is sci-fi. Someone in space. Apollo 13 is not a sci-fi movie. That's a biopic. That's like
But
real
gravity
shit.
isn't real.
Nigga, it's sci-fi.
All right, fine. It's technically fiction, sure. Gravity, but not Get Out. Get Out ain't sci-fi.
No, get out
You
of
have to
the.
wake you up.
Fuck out of here with that. All right, as long as y'all agree with me on that.
Yeah,
one.
nah.
Attack the Block. That's good, but not of the decade.
No,
I haven't seen
Yo,
that
he's
one.
fucking insane, dude. That's a good movie for shit.
Yeah, it is good, but not
Not even an
decade.
honorable mention. That's
Yeah, you're right. Not even honorable mention.
God damn,
I
on the
saw,
side.
I saw it on the list, and I'm like, this first time I saw John Boyega. Cool. Shape of Water.
yeah.
I could give that one an honorable mention,
That's
but,
sci-fi?
but I didn't. Yeah,
It's sci-fi.
That's sci-fi.
No.
That's
I
not
haven't seen it.
good movie.
Pacific Rim.
What?
I don't know about that. He put Are you spitting all over?
All over the fucking mic.
Yo,
Crumb, stealing my girl's coke, spitting on the screen.
yo.
Corona.
That's just everywhere in this room.
But yeah, Pacific Rim
Nah,
of the
man.
decade.
Get the
Not
fuck out
even
of here.
I
close.
don't know about all that, my man.
Pacific.
You know what's not on this list that he should have put? Fucking Ready Player One. But he didn't put it on the list. That's sci-fi. That's top.
That's
decade
not
sci-fi.
top 10,
I
though.
don't wouldn't put this up.
No, it ain't top 10.
But I'd put it over Pacific Rim.
It's honorable mention over Pacific Rim.
I would definitely
for
put it over
damn
Pacific
sure.
Rim.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know how anything is over Pacific. I don't know how Pacific Rim is over anything.
Upgrade. Upgrade's a good one. That's a good under the.
And I don't know.
I liked it. I don't know if I'll put it in the top 8.
I don't know.
It was a good movie.
I don't know that movie.
Yeah, it's good. Damn, I just saw a movie that he did as well.
I really liked Upgrade, though. I really liked it. It was surprisingly
I
good.
have no idea what that is.
Oh, he did Invisible Man. The new Invisible Man. The guy that did Upgrade. So if you like that type of just the way he filmed it and like that suspense,
Oh, then I would definitely.
you'll like Invisible Man. Okay, that's his list. That's it. He wanted me to read it. I fucking read it.
It's garbage.
No, it's not necessarily garbage.
It's not
Had me at
garbage.
first with
The thing is,
sci-fi.
it's too big to fit into the decade. They're all good to decent movies, but best of decade, no.
But even if you
But he broke it down by genre, so he
Even if
had
you-
to add shit.
even if
some
you
of those
took-
movies shouldn't
yeah.
have been top 10 in
And
those genres.
think about
That's
even
true.
if you took his,
Don John.
even if you took the best
Pacific Rim.
even if you took the best movies of each genre he had, it's still a garbage list.
I could see that, but yeah, half of it, half of it,
Half of it.
half of it. Damn, he ain't here to defend nothing. we hated on
You just
both.
don't shit on his fucking list.
We
yeah.
hated on all 20 of his lists.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that shit was bad. All right, guys, honorable mentions. Pedro,
All right,
Nah, man, fuck Pedro. This nigga would name all my
go.
shit.
That's true. That's true.
Mike, go ahead.
Go.
Take it away.
Gone Girl.
Damn, that's a good movie.
Really, because at that point, I don't even think I liked.
Damn, that's
Ben
a really
Affleck.
good one. Yeah,
But
yeah.
Gone Girl was really
Yeah.
fucking good.
That shit kept you going back and forth. You didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
You're on her side. You're on his side. You're on her side. You're on. I was like, ooh,
It was. I love that. That
yeah,
mystery.
really good.
Straight Outta Compton.
I have yet to see that one.
You said Ex Machina.
Never saw
You
it.
said Logan. 12 Years a Slave is on my list.
You know,
How have you never seen 12 Years a Slave?
I
You're not black. I forget.
Oh,
you just pretend to be when it's convenient. Fake ass struggle.
it's a good movie, but definitely not my top of the decade.
The thing is, like,
Nah, I love that movie
I can't.
First movie I saw Lupita in.
Slavery movies
so
are tough to
fine.
watch because, like,
because you didn't have to go through it.
not.
You don't get the struggle unless it's convenient. Pitiful. Don't Breathe is in my honorable mention.
Interesting.
Probably one of my another. I mean, it wasn't really scary, but I just like the concept. I liked it
Yeah,
better than
the Crawl, because he did Crawl.
I never saw Crawl.
Oh, 'Cause they
No,
were
what was the
comparing
horror
them
movie on yours? A Quiet Place. I liked it better than.
you like Don't Breathe
Breathe.
better than Quiet
I
Place?
just like the idea
I don't know
of
about
it.
that.
It was more
It was
personal.
it was a really good concept though.
Yeah, and the concept, I love the concept. I love the concept for Quiet Place too, but I like Don't Breathe better. And Bad Boys 3. You guys thought I was going to be Will Smith away?
Oh my! I was waiting.
Boys,
I was waiting for it.
fucking. That movie was so good.
That movie was good though. It's not
You,
that.
you didn't have much to choose from because you didn't want to choose that M Night movie with his son.
Nah, man, that shit was trash. I was looking at all the Will Smith movies.
And you're like trash.
Bad Boys was the only one I could pick. Well, other than Bright, which is in my top 20.
Oh my god! I can't even.
Bad Boys 3 is a good movie.
I mean, for a decade, I guess.
I wouldn't add it anywhere near.
Hey, wait, you
Nah,
didn't put
man.
Gemini Man.
No, man, I was lying. Gemini Man, not my top 20.
All right, it's good.
Bad Boys was everything Gemini Man should have been.
When he was writing down Gemini Man, he thought of that last scene with the fake Will Smith in the broad daylight looking
Oh
all
my
shitty.
gosh.
And he erased that shit.
Terrible. That was a good movie, though.
Not a bad list except for
Yeah, not a bad list at all.
except for Bad Boys 3.
That was really good.
All right, so for my honorable mentions, I got Tron Legacy, That's I wouldn't even call it a guilty pleasure because I don't really feel guilty about liking it. but nobody likes that movie like I do.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I mean,
Nobody likes that movie like I do.
That's
But
a guilty pleasure.
I really like it. And
I mean, guilty pleasure are like bad movies that you like. It wasn't a bad. It was a good movie.
It wasn't a bad movie.
there's just something about the aesthetic of it, just the vibe of it, the mood of it. I just love it.
I just was never that big on the original,
and it's
so
also
I was never that big
cyberpunkish.
on-
The first one isn't really that good,
No.
and it's on Disney Plus, and I watched it, and I'm like, nah, man, the second one's way better. So yeah, I got Tron Legacy. I got Edge of Tomorrow. I think someone mentioned that. I can't
Damn,
remember.
that should have been on my honorable mentions.
Uh,
that shit was really
I
good.
think we mentioned it, but
I-
not.
I feel like we mentioned it.
mentioned
Armando,
it,
it
but
was
not.
on one of Armando's
Oh,
list.
I mentioned it because I was talking about the shows. thing
Yeah,
the
you-
other
oh, yeah,
episode
yeah.
with Russian Doll. Okay.
That
Yeah,
was
man.
really good.
Because you were talking about anything with that plot is good, and I'm like, you know what? You're absolutely right. Because Edge of
Anything-
Tomorrow was really good, and just the
Anything-
premise of how the guy came up with that idea, the guy that wrote the manga, because that's a manga.
Oh, for real?
He said that he was playing games, and when you die, you restart back, and he's like, what if I made a movie about this?
Oh,
And then he
damn,
started,
really good.
and he started writing it, and someone was like, "Oh, they got Groundhog Day," and he's like, "Ah, shit, fuck it, I'll just give it more of a video game vibe." And then,
It worked.
and then that's what Edge of Tomorrow ended up being when they made it. I got Arrival, which Armando mentioned.
I like The Rival.
I really like. I just love that.
I like sci-fi movies. Period. I
Yeah.
like really well done sci-fi
and just
movies.
that concept of trying to communicate with an alien race with a
Yeah.
totally different concept of a language.
Right.
Like it just goes like
Trying to
way over
figure
your
it
head.
out, yeah.
I love it that it's like, what makes us think that they would communicate by sound like we would do? Like it's a totally different thing, and I love that idea of it. I put I crossed this one off, but I'm keeping it. I put Boyhood.
Never seen it.
I've seen it. It's very just for what it does.
Yeah,
It deserves it.
It follows this kid growing up for 12 years, and it's the actual act. They filmed it in 12 years.
No,
So-
for real?
Yeah, so it's the kid growing up, and it's cool because they were writing it on the go. So like when they're about to film, they see what's going on. Like at one point, they were like the new Harry Potter book was coming out, so they wrote that into a scene where he's going to get Harry Potter. I don't know. It just felt like
Yeah.
when you look at the years, it's kind of like, oh yeah, I remember as this was happening.
So it's him from like the age of like 10 to like literally like 18.
Right? Yeah.
19.
It pretty much show him as a kid, and then it ends with him going to college.
Yeah.
They filmed this thing for 12 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not straight, but they said,
But, like-
but they said every summer for 12 years they got together for a month to film shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was insane, and it's just
How do you know what you're going to be filming next year?
right? Or how do you know none of them are gonna fucking die? That's what I kept thinking. How do you know the kid ain't gonna get hit by a car and then that's it? You lost your kid.
Yeah.
Or I mean, I know that was a more morbid way to
yeah,
think about it, but
still,
that's where
shit
my brain
shit can
goes.
happen.
Yeah.
Shit could happen in 12 years. So, but yeah, man, when I saw that, I'm just like, what a great concept for it, and they did it, and I don't know, it was just very ambitious, and
I feel like
I loved it.
I feel like just for what it does alone, I feel like it deserves a spot. I feel like the plot though, since it's like so like
Yeah,
it jumps everywhere. It's not like
it's just him dealing with like divorced parents, essentially.
yeah. And it kind of just him like just dealing with like growing up,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just since it's always
It was just very relatable.
Yeah.
In many things, and then again, because they were talking about things that were actually happening in those years. That
Yeah.
It's just very nostalgic in a way.
yeah. I agree.
When it was over, I was like, holy shit, this movie will probably never be done again because it was super ambitious. So I definitely have that on my list because that was something I've never seen before. And last on my honorable mentions, I got Dread. You talking about The Raid reminded me of that. I was like, shit, I gotta put Dread on my list.
Yeah, I remember you really
Dread,
liked that movie.
so fucking good. I love it. The Raid is great too because they have
I don't know why that
essentially
movie
the same
didn't do well.
plots.
Dread was really good too, though.
I don't know why it did bad either, but so damn good. First time I saw Cersei, that wasn't. Oh, actually, no, I saw her in 300. But yeah, she was the villain in that one, which is awesome. And then Carl Urban killed it as Judge Dredd because the Sylvester Stallone version does not count. That shit is awful.
No, you're crazy. I love that version.
That's a guilty pleasure movie. It's good because it's terrible, and Rob Schneider's a sidekick, so it's awful. But
I love that movie.
but I love the movie. I love the choreography in the movie. Love the way it was filmed. Just everything. And it was just a nice, very low budget sci-fi film with a very simple plot. So,
Yeah.
Yep. That's my my honorable mentions.
All right. I don't have any since my honorable mentions were the movie.
Oh shit! You ain't got nothing.
no, because you guys named.
We named everything.
You guys named.
We had a lot of
everything.
overlapping. We had a lot more than I thought we would
Yeah,
for overlapping.
Yeah, I thought so too. Cause I thought you were gonna go ham on those Will Smith movies.
I think our
but,
shows are more.
you saw the light. You only picked two.
Yeah, I feel like our shows are more diverse than our movies.
Definitely.
Yeah. I thought it'd be the other way around.
I feel like our games are gonna be like identical.
Possibly.
Probably.
I mean, 'cause
like our top 5 are probably gonna be like
We all play
interchangeable.
the same
We
shit.
all play the same shit, and in games, like
there-
unanimously have like maybe 5 top 10, 5 games a year that are like the top. So
true.
we're gonna probably pick from those tops.
Yeah, so we'll record that one later.
Yeah, so look forward to that one because we're gonna do a top games of the decade
Yeah.
very soon. All right, guys, so that concludes our episode of Popcorn Heroes, and we'll catch you for another episode next time.
Bye-bye.
Outro.
I never know how to end these.
You got to go later.
You
All
just
right.
use that. I never know how to end these.
All right, I'll just say it for you. Later.